Hey everybody, welcome back to the Regular Fan Show on this fine Wednesday. I really wish it put the mic tab at the top of my sources on the audio mixer so I could click them quicker and we're not sitting here for a second doing nothing. But it doesn't matter because we're back.
Good stuff. Good stuff. You did it as quick as you could.
Yeah, it's hard, dude. It's hard. So I have a mouse. It doesn't have a scroll wheel. So I can't scroll. But anyway, doesn't matter. We're back. Regular Fan Show. Wednesday afternoon or morning or pre-afternoon, before noon.
Brunch time.
Yeah, brunch time here on the Regular Fan Show. I'm Bruce Juno. Vinny Fredericks is over there. He's the other guy. He also got a new camera. It looks pretty cool. But
all of my blemishes and all of my too long beard hairs, you can see it all nice and clearly now.
I don't think you have blemishes, Vinny.
Thank you.
I don't even know what that word means. But actually, I'm kind of realizing now that this camera is probably blocking that camera. So let's move those out of the way. But yeah, how you doing, guy? How we doing?
Yeah, we're living, we're laughing, we're loving.
I
Miami are fun to watch, so that's been nice.
Yeah, the
World
Terry
Series.
Rozier-less.
Yeah, 3-0, 3-0 without Terry Rozier. Just saying.
But
Yeah, we're doing. How have you been, buddy? I know it's been too long.
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're I'm very caffeinated up right now, and I also kind of feel weird. I just drank a coffee, and I ate some new. I don't know how often you eat Dunkin'.
Yeah.
I don't eat Dunkin' often, but I went and got Dunkin', and so I got a coffee, and I was like, okay, ooh, these look good. Chipotle hash brown breakfast wake up wraps or something like that.
Yeah,
And
that'll do.
I was like, I gotta get them. Those sound gas. And were they gas? Yes. Do I feel really weird right now? Yes.
Yeah. I mean, my go-to is always a nice little bacon, egg, and cheese, and a little buttery croissant. Hits like it's beautiful, but yeah, after the fact, whew, it's not fun.
Yeah, I usually would get the not back. I don't want to say back in the day, but like a couple of years ago when I got Dunkin' quite often, I would get the sourdough breakfast sandwich or whatever it is,
Mhm.
but without cheese, dude. I hate block cheese. Block cheese is just not it, dude. I don't know what it
Not a black
is.
cheese guy.
I'm not a block cheese guy. Block cheese just I look at it and I'm just like, ew. Like this just doesn't look like it should go in your body.
Fair enough.
But everyone puts it in their body, so I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, it's been but I don't want to say a while. It's been like a week. It's been like quite a time.
Yeah, and, things happen. Life gets busy, but no matter what, we always find our way back to each other.
Yeah, we do. But yeah, quite a bit of stuff's been going on. We've had quite a bit of stuff. We had obviously the NFL Week 8. Is
Mm-hmm.
that 8? Yep.
Yeah,
That's
eight.
the week we're on. I'm losing track because high school is. I mean, actually, I think high school is on the same week. I don't really know, but
It gets so hard to keep up.
there's so many things happening. Yeah, the World Series is going on. That's tied at 2 apiece. Um,
Mm-hmm.
After an 18 inning game 3, that was awesome. Um,
Yeah.
there's been some big extensions / signings in the NHL. Frozen Frenzy was last night. That was pretty fun. Um, Cole Caulfield's the best player in the NHL. What else is going on? The Patriots, they made some trades.
Next, Kyle Duggar.
Yeah, Kyle Duggar and Keon White. What else we got? Oh, John Jones and Alex Pereira. They're calling each other out for the White House fight. That'd be pretty sick. I'm just now seeing Loyola Chicago to wear Sister Jean jersey patch.
That's sick. I
That's
love that.
awesome. That is
I love
awesome.
that. Bring some of that Sister Jean magical energy to this year's
Sister
Loyola Chicago.
Jean Dolores Schmidt. She was the absolute goat, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if anyone out there watched the 2018 March Madness, oh, that's sick. That's sick. I don't know if I can share my screen without it like getting taken down or something. So I'm just gonna look it up on Twitter myself and show you. Um, but this is sick. Ramblers men's basketball.
I do love that. It was the 2018 Cinderella run was just unreal, and then to see, nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love that. Love that.
That's awesome.
I hope they go far this year. I really
Dude,
do.
shout out her, dude. She made it. She was born in 1919. She made it to 106 years old.
That's insane.
Sister Jean is the goat, dude.
I'm still living a good life, even at 106 years old.
She was loving life, dude. She was always in a good mood. Dude, she was always cheering on the Ramblers, dude. Shout out Loyola Chicago, dude. I'm gonna pick them this year to win the what the hell is their conference? The MAAC, is it? I could be wrong.
No, I don't think they're in the MAC.
They might be in the A10. Yeah, they're in the A10. Okay.
A10. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
I
pick
get my
them.
mid-major conferences a little wacky, but every time I think A10, I just think Dayton, and like they're the only team in the A10, but they're not.
No, they are not.
But yeah, dude, shout out that. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. I like that. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. Dude, I can't believe college hoops is finally back.
I know.
hype.
A bunch of teams have had like little preseason games and
exhibition scrimmages that are behind closed doors, but then everyone just like tweets out the final score anyway.
Yeah, and you can like watch them on like some random ass broadcast.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I had a water.
Why not televise and make both the schools a little extra buck? Put it on TV.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, in the what's the official like start? When do the tournaments and everything start? Where's NCAA basketball?
Monday, November. No, wait.
I don't even.
When is their actual game?
Last year I lost my. I have the song stuck in my head. Oh, Monday.
I think Monday. Monday the
November 3rd. Yeah.
Yeah.
A bunch of big games too. St. John's.
I know.
Playing. Florida plays Arizona.
Yep. UAlbany Great Danes play Marquette.
Whoa, they're gonna get smacked.
Yeah, they're gonna get destroyed.
Binghamton Bearcats play Syracuse.
There you go. Oh, they'll be playing Key and Anthony.
Yeah, UConn, Arkansas, Tennessee, Michigan State, UNC, Houston. Is there any other like ranked matchups or like decent games? Oh, BYU Nova. That'll probably be one of the decent games.
Be good ones. The AJ DeBonsa.
But yeah, dude, I love college basketball. I love it.
It's gonna be fun.
Oh,
Purdue.
Those were just the ranked games, but there's more. But ooh, well, that wake up rap is
that Duncan hit you.
Yeah, that just hit me some type of way. Oh, Tom Izzo has thoughts on G Leaguers having NCAA eligibility.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing that's going on lately. I mean, you've got kids that there were some of these players that had the opportunity to go to college, was getting college offers, and chose to go to the G League, and it didn't work out. They didn't make the NBA, and now they're going back and going back to college, which makes no sense. I mean, there's guys that I forget his name, but one of them literally entered the draft, didn't pull out, went undrafted, played for a G League team for 2 years, and is now trying to go back to college. I mean, in what world are we now allowing players to enter the draft and then decide to go back to college? Either you got to let anybody do it, or you got to completely cut this out, because it's just, I don't know. we're losing the focus on what college sports are supposed to be.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, two things on that note. But like, just out the top of my head, like when it comes to like eligibility and whatnot, Taquan Robertson, the quarterback for Buffalo, University of Buffalo, I'm pretty sure he's in his 8th season of college football. There's also a corner. I think he's a DB, some whatever. For Syracuse, who was a freshman. So there's the second youngest player in the country is a corner for Syracuse. He is playing on the same defense as a guy who was a freshman when he was 8.
That's insane. that shouldn't be possible.
So yeah, that's just a fun that's just a fun fact.
You got guys, get a job.
Yeah.
These
Like,
dudes
you're
have been in
not-
college for years.
Yeah, you're not making it to the league if you're doing that. If you had to play that many years. But also, always feel free to get your education. I don't know the actor's name, but the guy who plays he played Lip in Shameless, and he plays in The Bear. He's the main character in The Bear.
Jeremy Allen White.
Is that his name? I don't know if that's his name or whatever. I don't know if it's true.
The Iron Claw. I know who you're talking about.
I don't know if it's true, but he just graduated high school at the age of 34.
What?
Yeah.
Bro just got his GED.
Yeah. Well, because what's his name? Jeremy Allen White. You said.
Something
yeah,
like that.
You're right.
I don't even watch The Bear.
He's in The Mandalorian too. Graduate.
Bro's in everything.
Yeah. As of last night, at 34 years old, I've graduated high school. But it was something like he never got good grades or whatever. He wasn't gonna have enough credits to graduate, so then he just didn't, and then he became a successful actor or something. But he always wanted to graduate, and he didn't do it as a publicity stunt. He did it because it was a goal that he wanted to graduate high school. And
Good for him.
So yeah, he graduated at 34 years old.
That's crazy. Imagine walking into class and just looking over and seeing a 34-year-old next to you as like a 16-year-old.
Famous actor. A 34-year-old famous actor.
No, I think he actually.
We're laughing about it, but shout out him, dude. Shout out him for doing that.
That's cool. That's cool. You think he really went to class? He had gym class and everything with them. He was just absolutely destroying kids in Ultimate Football.
Dude, that'd be or dodgeball. He's just lasering a bunch of 15-year-olds.
He's slinging them right at their heads.
Yeah, I don't know, dude, but all I know is he's a great cook, and he's kind of a stud in Shameless. So, I don't know. He's a goat. He's the goat. Shout out. What's his name? Allen White. Jeremy Allen White. Shout out Jeremy Allen White. That's pretty cool. I mean, but it's kind of the same thing where people get their masters when they're 50. You know what I mean? I guess it's not the same thing, but it's
He'll be going back to college whenever.
It's weird. The world of education. I had some go-to teachers back in the day, but I don't think I've ever used some of those classes I took in high school ever again. It's pretty cool, being able to, do 25 times 6. That's pretty cool.
What's 25 times 6?
150, dude. Don't at me, bro.
Good job.
I'm pretty nice with math, bro. I'm pretty nice. I was pretty nice with math, dude. Miss Penfield used to be we should have, or no, it was Mr. Thompson who was we should have put you in advanced math, even though I wasn't put in advanced math. I was mad about that back in the day, but I don't care anymore.
You'd be so satisfying.
What?
You would just solve an equation and then get your answer and be like, boom.
Dude, remember proofs?
All right, no, see that I did not rock with geometry.
Yeah, dude, proofs sucked, dude. Proofs sucked.
Yeah. Prove this is a triangle. Well, I don't know.
It looks like a triangle. Yeah, it looks like a triangle, dude. You showed me a picture of a triangle. How am I supposed to prove that it's a triangle? You look at it too.
Use your eyes.
But yeah, back on the note of sport, and off the note of the GOAT, Jeremy Allen White. I don't know where you want to start. There's been quite a bit last night and the last couple of nights, and I think there's two people that should be at the top of the MVP voting that aren't for the NFL. So there's been a lot going on. He's up there. He's up there. You bet your ass he's up there.
Well, I don't know. I mean, a lot of the guys that were up there before didn't really play great this week. Dak didn't look good. Baker got a win, but didn't look good at all.
Bro,
Jonathan Taylor and Indiana Jones are still absolutely frying pro defenses.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Mahomes is starting to climb back up with the way he's performed.
Well, dude, he's plus 140, dude. He's plus 140 to win MVP.
I don't think he should be the favorite already, but
yeah. I think the two favorites should be Drake May and Jonathan Taylor.
Well, of course you would say that.
Yeah, because Jonathan Taylor's goated.
No, we're not. I'm not talking about Jonathan Taylor.
What do you mean, dude? Drake May is slinging the rock, dude.
He's a candidate. I don't know who I mean, Jonathan Taylor's definitely top 2.
Jonathan Taylor has 14 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah. I could have had him in fantasy, too. I so could have had him.
He has 14 rushing touchdowns. He has 4 games where he's had 3 or more touchdowns.
Yeah.
The last time, I can't remember what it was.
The
last time, I think it was Adrian Peterson was the last running back to win MVP. I think it was Adrian Peterson. He had 2,500 scrimmage yards.
It was when he came 6 yards shy of breaking the single season record.
Yeah, and then he had
12, 14,
something like that. But he had 2,500, 2,600 scrimmage yards, and I think he had 13 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor has 14 touchdowns and 1,200 scrimmage yards or something like that.
If he breaks 2,000 yards on top of everything else, the touchdowns and
single season touchdown record or something like that, he's on pace for 31 touchdowns, which is one off the record.
That's insane. Who holds that record? I gotta know.
What's the record for most touchdowns?
It's probably Eric Dickerson or something, but. Or Emmett. No, it wouldn't be Emmitt Smith. I don't know. Either way. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor's my MVP right now. I guess I see your
Tomlinson.
Point. Right, LT.
He had 31 in 2006. So yeah. I guess he's on pace to tie it.
I guess I see your point. After last week, I mean, Baker took a tumble. Dak took a tumble. I mean, there's really no other MVP candidates. I mean, Sam Darnold Seahawks didn't even play. I guess you got a point. I guess Drake May right now is the only, besides Jonathan Taylor, the only guy that I had in my MVP top 5 that actually had a good week last week.
Bro, he's out here breaking Tom Brady records.
But Mahomes is creeping up there. I mean, you can't count out a guy like Josh Allen too if the Bills go on.
Josh Allen's the number 2 favorite.
Of course. See, of course, they got names as favorites right now. But if you want actual who's really putting on the MVP performances, Mahomes and Josh Allen are 4 or 5.
Not if you.
Yeah, of course, the sports books don't see it that way. I think they see it as there's still plenty of time left in the season, plenty of time for them to continue doing what they've done and overcome the bad starts. And Mahomes or Allen having a good season compared to Drake May having a good season, of course they're going to give the edge to the Mahomes is in the Allen.
So here's the thing. So Tom Brady's best ever season passer rating was during the 2007 historic season where he threw 50 touchdowns and all that. He had 117.2 passer rating. Drake May's current passer rating leads the league at 118.7. It's halfway through the season. I'm not gonna jump the gun, but dude, if you're breaking he already broke a Tom Brady completion record. He broke another record of completion percentage plus like rushing 50 plus rushing yard games, like 3 in a row or something by a rookie. Dude, you can't, or by whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can't just because he's a young buck doesn't mean you can overestimate or underestimate him. He's the dog, dude. He's the next up.
Well, he's clearly their next franchise quarterback. We know that.
Yeah, it sure as hell wasn't Mac Jones. Sure as hell wasn't Jacoby Brissett.
No, not Cam Newton.
Not Cam Newton. Cam Newton had one good season, dude. And it was his rookie year.
His career?
Yeah.
And you're saying it's his rookie year? The year he won MVP and went to the Super Bowl?
I'm just messing, dude. It feels like if it's like one of those players that it just feels like he played 3 seasons and he had one good one. Like you forget Cam Newton like actually played football for a while. But yeah,
because those few years he was, oh my God, he was so much fun to watch in Carolina.
Yeah. You know,
was
I know. I'm just messing. It just feels like he's one of those players. I just think of him and I'm like, oh, he played like 2012 to 2015. Like, but,
bro got cut after 3 years.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel like he played that long. And then he went into broadcasting with his hat and
his weird that he always types with.
Yeah, but I'm gonna live and I'm gonna die by it, dude. He's gonna, if you don't give it to Drake May this year, if he continues the season he's been having, if you don't give it to Drake May this year, dude, he's gonna come in with a chip on his shoulder and he's gonna have another historic Patriot season of going undefeated.
Well, they'll only get better once they get some more weapons out there for him.
You're telling me Kayshon Boutte is now a good receiver? No. He's got a quarterback who can sling that thing.
That's what I'm saying. They get a good receiver.
Well, we got Diggs. They got Diggs.
Yeah,
Hunter Henry.
I mean, like a guy in his prime.
Yeah.
I mean, they trade for a Brian Thomas Jr. or something.
I mean, they're making trades out there. They're making trades to try and bring in some draft picks. They traded Keon White to the Niners, Kyle Duggar to the Steelers, a 6th-round pick for White, and then a 6th-round pick for Duggar. So I'm curious as to who they're thinking is going to go in the 6th round this year because must be some studs.
They're trying to stock up on those late picks.
Yeah, dude, there must be some studs. Getting rid of 7th rounders and players for 6th rounders.
Trade them up for like a 5th rounder, maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we got 2 6th rounders and we lost 2 7th rounders, Keon White and Kyle Duggar, which I don't know if we got enough, dude. Kyle Duggar's kind of the man. So is Keon White.
Yeah, I thought didn't they just extend Kyle Duggar too?
Yeah.
He was in the middle of the extension.
Something like that.
I mean, I know Kyle Duggar was not a name that I expected the Patriots to trade away.
But hey, 6. I almost said 8-2. 6-2. 6-2. On the topic of extensions, Logan Cooley, for the Utah Mammoth, it just got an 8x10. He just got an 8-year, $80 million extension.
Mammoth, babe.
Yeah, shout out to Mammoth. Logan Cooley, dude, 21-year-old, 8-year, $80 million. I think. See, I don't know if it was ever. I don't know if it was ever confirmed. I got my beard stuck in the mic again. I don't know if it was ever confirmed, but last night on the Frozen Frenzy, which was pretty gas, it was awesome. It was pretty sick. I don't know if you watched any of it, but you should have. Just saying.
I had the Heat game on, brother.
Dude, it was all night long. It was 6 hours of not commercial free hockey. But did it happen? Yes.
Once I
Okay.
saw the Islanders lost, I just didn't want to watch anything after that.
So Thomas Harley for the Dallas Stars. I don't think it's been confirmed. It was confirmed. So eight by 10.5 ish is how Elliot Friedman put it, because it's 8 by 10.587.
Okay.
But yeah, Thomas Harley is staying in Dallas for another 8 years. So we had an 8 by 10.587, and then we got an 8 by 10 for a 21-year-old. Big deals coming. Big deals coming in the Chell. I also love that for Thomas Harley, because that means he just got paid, which means he's going to turn up, which means my fantasy hockey team just got a player that's about to pop off. But I digress.
Did you? So you made the call? You told him?
Yeah,
You
dude,
need to spark
I called Thomas Harley's agent, and I told him, we need a little something, something. We need a little something, something coming out of you. And next thing you know, Dallas giving him 8 by 10.587, I think it was. I forget. But yeah, good times. What do you think? What are you liking, Vinny? How you been liking sports lately?
I've been having an absolute blast watching the Miami Heat and actually run an offense that isn't centered around some 35-year-old who doesn't show up in the regular season.
Shout out JB. Shout out the third best JB in the league.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Brunson Brown. All right.
Nope.
Point.
Brown Brunson.
I wasn't. Okay.
Dude, it's weird. But before I digress, I will digress in a second. Don't worry. But before I digress, dude, I'm so used to the Canadians not being very good. The Red Sox not being very good. Arsenal finishing second, and the Celtics being good, and the Patriots not being very good. Now the Patriots are good. The Canadians are good. The Red Sox made the playoffs. Arsenal are top of the league. And the Celtics look like they don't know how to play basketball. So it's a complete reversal of what I'm used to. And I kind of like it, because that means 4 out of the 5 are good and not just 1 out of the 5.
Well, if your Celtics make the lottery and end up with like a top 5 pick in this stacked draft class, I might just have to stop watching basketball.
We're still waiting. My season hasn't started yet. We're still waiting.
If I see the Celtics draft Cam Boozer or AJ DeBonsa, then the league is over. There's no need to keep watching. The Celtics don't need a damn top 5 pick.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting till I think it's April 1st. My season doesn't start till April 1st. Do you know what happens on April 1st?
What is April 1st? Why does
Pretty sure that's Jason Tatum's return date.
Jason Tatum is not returning April 1st from a torn Achilles in June.
I'm pretty sure his estimated return is April 1st.
No.
Look it up. I could be wrong. Look it up.
Yeah, they can think that all they want. Jason Tatum is not coming back until, let's see.
This just in, Heat guard Terry Rozier and Trailblazers coach Chauncey Billups will not be paid while on leave of absence.
Thank God. Thank God.
Because
that's like 26 million. That's 26 million off the books for the Miami Heat.
Oh,
that's
this
huge.
Just in. Another one. This just in. Lions DE. I don't know why. I don't know why it's a DE. Lions defensive end Aiden Hutchinson is signing 4-year, $180 million extension that includes $141 million guaranteed.
Oof. Makes him the second highest paid pass rusher in the NFL.
Yes.
Yeah, right behind Micah.
Yes. Because Micah's getting 46.5, right?
Something like that. Good for Hutch, especially coming off a gruesome leg injury last
Yeah,
year.
that's crazy. They're giving him that much.
I mean, he's
well, it's
been-
not crazy they're giving him that much. It's crazy they're not waiting.
Yeah, because I mean, he's been solid, but I guess I can't really say for sure. I haven't watched too many Lions games, especially watching him on the defensive side of things. But clearly, they still see he's got the same burst from pre-injury, and they got faith in their guy. I guess when you have a player that talented, it would be incredibly foolish of an owner to let a pass rusher of that talent just walk and not try to extend them. I don't know what owner would ever refuse to extend a generational pass rusher. Jerry Jones, but
I'm trying to find his return date.
He's not gonna have a return date.
And his estimated return date. I swear it was April 1st. I swear it was April 1st.
Achilles in like June
It'll
or
be
May.
It'll be.
And I know everyone was saying, "Oh, well, he got the surgery less than 24 hours after tearing it," which might have a significant impact on his, return time. But you're still talking at least like 8 to 10 months post injury.
We're gonna find this.
Which would be on the 10 on if it was 10 months, he'd come back around, late April.
I can just go to the game today. So who do they have out today? They have Jason Tatum, estimated return date April 1st. I told you.
It doesn't change anything. They can put that all they want. It doesn't mean a thing.
Yeah, that's not the point. The point is I was right.
And I guarantee you that return date is not going to be right.
They haven't ruled him out for the season.
Yeah, because they think that if they make the playoffs, maybe he'll return and make it. Honestly, you know what? I hope he returns. I hope he comes back and the Celtics make the playoffs because I don't want to see them get a lottery pick.
Well, I'm fine with either.
I hope they find themselves in the play-in.
Okay, the play-in is just a stupid version of the playoffs.
Yeah, but it means that, well, I guess they lose the play-in, they'd still be in the lottery. But I hope they win the play-in, get in as like a 7 or 8 seed. That would be ideal.
You're such a Debbie Downer.
What do you mean? I'm rooting for your team to make the playoffs. How am I being a Debbie Downer?
No, you said the play-ins aren't part of the playoffs. So
and I just said that if they lose in the play-in, they'd still be in the lottery. So I hope they get in as a 7 or 8 seed.
We're moving on. We're moving on from this. I'm done with you and your Celtics and Jason Tatum slander. We're moving on.
It's not slander.
I hope Terry Rozier comes back.
Honestly, Terry's probably hooping it up in prison ball right now.
Yeah, dude, he's probably clowning on fools.
Yep.
Him and Chauncey, dude.
Yeah. We'll see. I can't get over that whole story. I can't wait to see what other names get.
It's
get dropped.
crazy.
Because it's not. It just keeps on unfolding.
Yeah, it keeps on continuing. I mean, on that topic, we are in the process of potentially getting a guest to come on the show. Hopefully, in like the next week or so, a professional poker player. Can't really release probably who it is yet because I'm not sure if it's my contact that's going to do it or if it's somebody else that's going to do it.
But we got stuff in the works.
But yeah, we got that in the works that we're trying to get somebody to come on and talk about it who knows of people that either knows people that were involved or that knows people that knows people that were involved.
Yeah, that knows a guy.
Yeah, either somebody that's like kind of connected
By the
or
way, he
like
knows a lot more than me and you.
yeah. I mean, either way, they're anyone we get on is gonna know more than us.
Yeah. I've never played poker in my life. I don't know about you.
Okay, well, I've played poker, but I've never played like high stakes poker or like in tournaments at the Bellagio, but
I've never
yeah,
played rig.
yeah, but so yeah, we could have somebody coming on, to kind of chat with us about the doings of that whole situation, which is honestly, it's not too late. I feel like because more and more keeps just getting unraveled about
Yeah.
this story. So, we got that in the works.
It's a story that just keeps on giving.
Yeah, it's the gift that keeps on giving. And then we have another thing we're kind of trying to figure out that it's in the works as well. Don't want to release too much on it because we're still trying to figure it out as well. But you guys could come visit us. Not at our homes, but you guys could come visit us in a potential location that will eventually be
You're making it sound so sus.
Yeah. You could potentially come see us at a venue/event. Come
Maybe
chop
do
it
some
up.
meet and greet.
Yeah, come chop it up with us at a game. But we'll disclose more information if it becomes a reality. Well, as of right now, it's like 80% a reality, I'd say.
Once we get it over the finish line.
Once we get that 100% is when we'll really chop it up with you fellas out there. But yeah,
should be fun.
Yeah, two things, two kind of big newses in the works. Multiple newses are in the works for the regular fan show.
Mm-hmm.
But I will now digress.
Go ahead, digress.
I'm digress.
You digress.
And I will digress to you.
I don't know if that's what digress means.
It's not, but I'm using it that way. So I'm gonna digress to you, so you can do your whatever you want to do, because I've done a lot of talking today, aka in the past 38 minutes. So I'm gonna shut up.
I've been enjoying it. I wanted to hear what you had to say.
Drake May's the GOAT. Jason Tatum's coming back April 1st. I forget what else I talked about. Oh, shout out Sister Jean.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out something White. Jeremy Allen White. Shout out him. Yeah, I said other stuff too, but I have the memory of a peanut, so I will digress to you.
Well, I mean, we mentioned it a little bit earlier. World Series all knotted up, 2 games apiece. Officially, where are they going? They're still in LA. So
They're still in
3
LA.
games left. Yeah. This is one thing I don't love about the way that like the MLB does their home field advantage. So the Blue Jays are the number 1 overall seed. They get home field advantage in the World Series. So they play games 1 and 2 at home, and then games 3, 4, and 5 are all in LA.
Are all on the road.
Yeah. So right now, yeah, it doesn't matter because they got that big win last night. They get to go at least back to Toronto for 1 game. You know, if they win the World Series, they're going to win it in Toronto. But, you know, say you lose games 1 and 2, now your home field advantage. I mean, granted, you lose the home field advantage when you lose games 1 and 2 anyway. But say you lose 1 game, they lose 1 out of 2 at home. Now you have 3 on the road. Where, say the Dodgers got hot at home, then all of a sudden series could be over. I personally like the 2-2 and then 1-1 method of home field advantage, but
yeah,
that's just me. I get that it's a lot more travel, especially going from Toronto to LA. I guess that makes sense. But are you looking around to see how far the distance is?
No, I just realized I don't know where my Tatum jersey is. Continue.
Anyways,
Continue.
um, Shohei looked all right on the mound. Vlad did a nice PJs. Vlad took Shohei deep for a 2-run home run, puts them on the in the lead. And oh wait, I'm looking at the. I was looking at the game from Monday that went 18 innings for a second. That honestly, we could talk about that too. Insane, 18 innings of playoff baseball. First time that we've seen a playoff game or a World Series game go that long since 2018 with your Red Sox in there.
That doesn't fit me.
But yeah, Shohei didn't look bad on the mound, but maybe Roberts left him out there a little bit too long. He gets knocked for what was it, 4 earned runs? Yeah, 6 innings, 4 earned runs. Not the performance that Shohei would have wanted, but I don't. This has been such an unpredictable World Series. It really has been. You look at Game 1, Blue Jays absolutely knocked the socks off the ball. And then Games 2, Yamamoto has that absolute gem. Game 3, 18 innings of just absolute nonsense. And then with the Dodgers, with some might say the Dodgers' best pitcher and Shohei on the mound, Blue Jays get to him. I'm not sure who they got going tonight. It's gonna be Blake Snell and the rookie Trey Savage.
Trey is a savage.
Again, yeah. He throws the ball from such a weird angle where it comes from so high up that like when he throws his splitter, it's coming from up here and just sinks straight down.
Yeah.
He's got good stuff. But again, I feel like the pitching matchup favors the Dodgers, but that's been most of these games. Dodgers have an 18-man rotation, so
yeah,
naturally they got plenty of guys to throw out there. But I mean, we'll see what happens now that both teams kind of have their bullpens back. I feel like after an 18-inning game, you kind of got to chop it up a little bit to the fact that you have no arms. But I mean, neither side does. So I'm expecting a much lower scoring matchup tonight. And we'll see Dodgers kind of need to win tonight. You don't want to go into Toronto where the Blue Jays were so dominant all year long, down 3-2, and then have to win back-to-back on the road.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. I hope I'm as crazy as I am for saying it. I sadly have to root for the Dodgers because can't root for the Blue Jays, but I especially want the Dodgers to win because if Alejandro Kirk wins World Series MVP, I can't watch baseball anymore.
Yeah, that would be.
That would be a disservice to the MLB.
He's having like the series of his life.
It's insane. And he would undoubtedly, maybe if Vlad pops off in the next couple games, he sneaks it away from Kirk. But like Kirk low-key is having one of the best series so far.
Hi.
Oh, there goes the dog. Doggy left.
Aw. Bye, doggy.
Yeah, you're sitting in my lap for most of the pod.
Oh, really?
I guess she got tired of listening to us talk. Anyways, that's the latest around the one round ball of baseball. The other round ball being the basketball in the NBA. Only a 5-game slate last night compared to the kind of similar to how the Frozen Frenzy was last night in hockey. What would you call it? The hardwood. No, I'm trying to think of something.
The
I don't know. I frenzy is just such a great word. The fast break frenzy.
The Ballers Barrage.
There you go. The basketball barrage.
The Ballers Barrage.
All right. We'll go with Ballers Barrage.
The Ballers Barrage.
On Monday. So pretty much only half of the amount of games last night compared to Monday. The 76ers look really good. They're still undefeated, 4-0,
Yeah,
despite the
well,
fact that Joel Embiid can't jump. They're still winning games. VJ
see, what's
Edgecombe,
funny is now Embiid can't jump, but all of a sudden Zion can again.
bro got skinny. But then the Pelicans are doing the same thing. They're load managing Zion again. He didn't play on Monday against Boston. So like what Zion got skinny just to still have the same,
Bro,
you
if
know,
they keep
load management.
messing with him, dude, he's gonna go back to eating 20 McChickens a day and stop
Yeah.
caring.
He needs to get out of New Orleans. That I mean, when he got drafted there, his career just completely went downhill.
Yeah, bro, he got chunky.
He needs to go somewhere where he'll have a coach that's on his ass, keeping him in shape, keeping him motivated to actually get better.
Joe Mazzulla.
Maybe. I mean, Missoula would do it. Spo would do it. I mean, any one of the top coaches would, but the Pelicans, have been bad for quite some time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so last night, Sixers beat the Wizards in overtime. And they still don't have Jared McCain back either. Tyrese Maxey had 39 and 10. He's looked insane. Tyrese Maxey low key might be coming for an all NBA season. He's averaging at least 30, has to be. He's currently averaging 37 and 8. 4 games into the season, small sample size, but 37 and 8 is absurd numbers for Maxey. My Heat take down the Hornets 144-117. They've looked phenomenal their last 3 games since Terry Rozier has been incarcerated. Shout out Jaime Jaquez for 28 points off the bench. Bam had 26. No Norman Powell, no Tyler Hero, still hung 144. The vibes are nice and high in Miami, so we're liking it. The Bucks, they beat the Knicks. Giannis had 37. Jalen Brunson had 36, but was not enough. Karl Anthony Towns needs to man up. He's not looked good so far for the Knicks throughout this season. And then Thunder, still undefeated. They beat the Kings. Nothing really too crazy there. I don't think the Kings are a very good team. So not too surprised. SGA had 31. And let's see, how many free throws did he shoot? He only shot 2.
What?
SGA only shot 2 free throws, had 31, but it was on 26 shots. So he had plenty of attempts at the basket, but yeah, only 2 free throws. So some ethical hoops from SGA.
Who would have thunk it?
I will have to fact check this, but I believe this is the only game so far this season where this is the only game so far this season where neither team scored over 100. That being in the Clippers-Warriors game. Warriors get the win 98-79. Jimmy Butler drops 21. Steph Curry hasn't really been doing anything too crazy. He had 19. Harden dropped a 20-piece. Very calm, very defensive game. But that's the latest around the NBA.
I wasn't watching the NBA last night.
I know you were watching.
I was watching the Frozen Frenzy, and what a hell of a time it was. I just sent you a clip. We'll get to it. I want you to watch it when I tell you to watch it. But I'm not a big fan of going through scores, but we're gonna rip through the scores because it's the Frenzy. Don't watch it yet, Vinny. I said don't watch it.
I'm not watching it.
Okay. So the Battle of the Keystone State, I think it is Pennsylvania, right? They're the Keystone State. Dude, I'm whipping shit out of my ass. I think they're the Keystone State, dude. I don't know. Look that up. Fact check me while I go through this. In the Battle of the Keystone State, Flyers, they downed the. I'm right, baby. Yeah, that's what we like.
It is known as the Keystone State.
That's what I'm talking about. The Flyers beat the Penguins in overtime. In a shootout. Sorry. The Penguins have had a great start to the season, but the Flyers have looked good at home. The Maple Leafs, they beat the Calgary Flames because the Calgary Flames look like they don't know how to play hockey. Matty Nyes had 2 and an assist. That was pretty cool. I hope they have a big downfall. The Golden Knights beat the Hurricanes in a 9-goal thriller. Jack Eichel kind of is the man. Dorofeyev, he has 9 goals on the season. The Blue Jackets. There was a lot of 1-goal games, shootouts, overtime. It's pretty cool. A pretty cool night. The Blue Jackets beat the Sabres. Kind of 2 bubble teams right there. The Ducks beat the Panthers, baby, in a shootout.
That's huge.
Yeah, dude. My goat, Leo Carlson. I love that kid, dude. He's awesome. Lucas Dostal in net. Coming in huge on Evan Rodriguez, who thinks he can score a penalty shot. Nice try, buddy. Dostal, he put in a shift. Leo Carlson had a goal. I love that guy, and he's on my fantasy team. It's awesome. The Bruins beat the Islanders 5-2. That game was low-key boring, but
very, very unfortunate.
yeah, I didn't really pay attention too much to that one. But the Lightning beat the Predators. Have the Lightning found themselves? Maybe. Just maybe. They might have found themselves. Jets beat the Wild in overtime. Another game that had one of those freak goals where, like, it hits off the back glass and comes back over the net, and it hit a defender in the helmet or something and went in. It was wild. But the Jets went on to win in overtime. The Red Wings, they beat the Blues. The Dylan Larkin looks awesome. Alex DeBrincat looks awesome. Lucas Raymond looks awesome. Blackhawks beat the Senators. Connor Bedard gets his first ever hat trick. That's been a long time coming.
I was gonna say, when you said that, I was thinking to myself, I'm shocked he hasn't gotten one already.
Yeah, Connor Bedard with the hat trick, his first ever. Good for him. They put up 7 against the Senators. The Stars beat the Capitals 1-0. That was just a weird game. Shout out Tyler Seguin for being able to score in that game, because good for him. Jake Ottinger, my goat. I love that guy. I didn't start him in fantasy because I'm an idiot, but he gets a shutout. And even Logan Thompson, he's putting in a shift. He's making a case for himself to be on Team Canada. The Avs beat the Devils 8-4 in a game that it was 5-0 Avs, and then like 5 minutes later it was 5-4. It was a wild game. The Oilers beat the Mammoth. They snapped their 7-game win streak, I think, that the Mammoth were on. The Rangers get a shutout win. Of course, it wasn't at home because they don't know how to win at home. But they get a shutout win over the Canucks 2-0. Jonathan Quick gets the shutout in net. The Montreal Canadiens. Watch that clip, baby. The Montreal Canadiens and Cole Caulfield, baby. He sets the Canadiens franchise record with his 11th overtime winner, 3rd of the season. And oh, baby, was it a beauty. I'll tell you what. With a little drag, stops behind the net.
When does he even get it? When does he even get it in?
Bro, he went stopped behind the net. First of all, Brandon Montour's a Canadian killer. He always has been, but luckily we were able to come away with a win. That was pretty sick. But I'm over here. I need to take a breather. Joey Daccord, so he comes, he does a little drag, and he stops behind the net. He gets Joey Daccord to get back up to his feet and tucks it right between his skate and the post. Puck still loose between Decord's legs. He's there, pokes it home. Goal Caulfield, baby, with the win for the Montreal Canadiens. 4-3 after being up 3-0 was kind of sketchy. But hey, Big dub for the lads. And I didn't stay up to watch this game. Didn't change it after the Canadians game was over, but the Kings beat the Sharks, which is kind of probably what's everyone expected.
Damn. All three of the teams I kind of like lost. Islanders and Sharks.
The who?
No, Islanders, Mammoth, and Sharks all lost.
But yeah, what a day.
Logo, man.
Yeah, the Sharks are fun to watch.
Yeah.
Macklin, Celebrini, Will Smith. I think Tyler Toffoli's on the Sharks too. They've got some fun little players.
Not to watch. Last night, that Clippers Warriors game that I was talking about. You want to know what time that game started?
What?
For us here on the East Coast?
11:30.
11.
Yeah.
So you're talking. I mean, imagine trying to stay up for that game. You're talking what, 3 hours? Probably.
I mean, I was up till 1 a.m. watching the Canadians game. A little after.
Fair enough.
1 a.m. And Gold Caulfield, baby. He's tied for the league in goals this year with 9, with Pavel Dorofeyev from the Golden Knights, who scored 2 last night, and Caulfield scored 2 last night. Oh, baby, it was sick. It was awesome. Alex Newhook scored. The Newfoundland man, he scored last night. It was a great game. It was a fantastic game. Well, it was a fantastic 50 minutes, and then they let Seattle score 3. But also, Dobish is the first goaltender in history to be 5-0 in his first 2 seasons. At the start of his first 2 seasons, Dobish.
Good stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, Frozen Frenzy was fun last night. It was fun. I think they should change. They have interviews during mid it. It's, I don't know. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't. Cause there could be a game going into overtime or something, and they're just getting an interview with someone, and I'm kind of want to see how this overtime goes first. Do it while there's the game. None of the games are in crunch time.
Game's still going on.
Yeah. They interviewed Connor Bedard. They interviewed Dougie Hamilton. That was before the game. Bedard, I think, was after. Yeah, I don't know. They were eating lasagna or something during it too. It was, I don't know. I don't know. It's cool. I like it. It was cool, but it was I was kind of what the hell's going on at one point? They're eating lasagna, interviewing the commissioner while there's a game and a shootout, and I'm what is happening right now?
Bro, they missed their dinner.
Yeah, but hey, it was cool. It was fun. Yeah. All right, I'll shut up again.
Great breakdown.
Thank
Great
you.
breakdown from everybody. I know. I always learn a lot getting to listen to you yap about hockey as someone who doesn't watch it enough.
Yeah, we're getting Vinny Freds into the hockey and the soccer world slowly but surely. We're getting him in.
It helps me. I did for everyone to know.
Oh,
I did beat.
I don't know why I brought up soccer. I don't know why I brought up
soccer.
I did
win in Fantasy Premier League. I won. I won our head-to-head.
I need a new player from you.
Oh, there was one. Ryan Buemo. Is his name Ryan?
It's Brian.
I remember Brian Buemo or whatever.
Buemo, yeah.
Buemo, yeah. I was looking at my team last night.
All right. So you've got.
I know I have Vanda Wen or whatever. I just can't remember his first.
Vanda Ven.
But yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the play. I can't remember the players you've known. I know you obviously know Mo Salah.
I had 4 transfers to use, so I used 3 of them. So I got some new guys.
So yeah, I know you know. So you know Mo Salah. You know Brian Mbuemo. I forget who the other one was that you knew.
Vanda Ven.
Vanda Ven.
That's it.
I think you need David Raya too, your goalie.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
one point, yeah.
I do remember Raya.
All right, yeah, all right. So your player of the day is Brian Mbuemo.
Yep. Player of the day.
All right, we'll get you with a new one next week. I'm about to start asking you for 2 new ones.
That's impossible. I'm surprised I even remembered to check last night. I don't know why. I was randomly just sitting and I was like, I haven't checked my Premier League team in a while. Let's see how we're
How's
looking.
that? You might be ahead of me in the standings
I'm
now.
4. I don't think. I think I'm 4-5.
I'm just gonna check late night pod session. I'm sitting 5th.
Okay, so you're definitely
I'm at
ahead of me.
5-4. Yeah, you're at 4-5.
Not bad. Not bad. Am I on a 4-game win streak?
You might be.
Let's see here. How do I? Oh, here we go.
Sam is 8-0-1.
9.
My team
Oh no, I
is-
lost last week.
My team is garbage.
Wait, you say Sam is 8-1?
8-0-1. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy I lost to last week.
Yeah, he lost this week, I think.
But oh yeah, then the week before
He
I beat
lost
Tony
this week by 1.
Damn. Hey, I'm feeling good. Oh wait, I actually have not.
I'm
I
so
haven't
glad
won.
Chris Wood didn't play, dude, because I had Dongo Watara on my bench because he just like randomly will start and randomly won't, and he dropped 11, and so they put him in because Chris Wood didn't play, and I was like, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, my strikers just aren't striking.
I'll take 7th in the standings. I'll take it.
Yeah, dude, your team dropped 90. Solid dropped 6. You captained me at 12. And Buemo had 15. Van de Ven had 23. He scored 2. Scored 2 clean sheet, bonus points, and defensive contributions. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're playing Everton, so that doesn't make sense. 23 points is insane. David Raya with a shutout. Cunha with 8. Bowen with 5. I mean, you had
Cunha, that was another one that I knew.
You had Papsar on your bench. You had 6. Jeez, your team went off.
Yeah, man.
I would have beat everybody else. I literally would have beat everybody else.
Well, that's how it be sometimes. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this Wednesday edition of the Regular Fan Show. We'll have more updates coming to you. Like we said, we got some big news in the works. So be on the lookout on our socials at the Regular Fan Show on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that great stuff. For more details coming up, check out Locker Room SM on those same social medias. For more of our content, head over to W Energy. If you need any energy powder, use code RFS for 10% off at checkout. Did I forget anything, Bruce?
I don't know.
Well, we'll be back at it very shortly. Stay up to date on Twitter. Know when we're going live and everything. We'll be back at it very soon, starting as early as next week with more of the Regular Fan Show. Hosted by fans, for fans.
Bye-bye.
See you.